Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode's a pre-fight show for UFC on Fox, Weidman versus Gastelum. And yeah, it's a pre-fight rundown of the main card with predictions, of course. And so let's get started. The main event is a middleweight clash with Chris, the All-American Weidman versus Kelvin Gastelum, Ultimate Fighter winner. So you got former UFC middleweight champ versus Ultimate Fighter winner. You know sparks are going to fly in this one. And I'm predicting Kelvin Gastelum first round knockout because I think both have high caliber wrestling. And so the takedown defense is going to be there. And then when it stays standing up, I think Gastelum hits pretty hard. And Gastelum can take the harder shots. So I think he stands and bangs and trades with Weidman until he knocks out Weidman. And it'll be a good, essentially a boxing match. Then in the featherweight division, the co-main event, we have Dennis Bermudez versus Darren Elkins. Again, two high caliber wrestlers in MMA. And I'm going to go with Bermudez by decision because I think he has the overall better stand-up, and so I think he's going to play off the crowd. It being in the East Coast, this fight, he's going to do his thing and get the decision win. But it'll be a good fight. I think Elkins will put up a fight and won't give up. There's no quit in Elkins, as we saw in his last fight. And in the light heavyweight division, we have Patrick Cummins versus Gian Vellante. And again, both great wrestling background. Patrick Cummins probably has a higher caliber wrestling, and he's going to be pushing for those takedowns, especially when he gets rocked by John's hard hits. And that's why I think Vellante is going to get him in the clinch and dirty box him and basically tee off on Patrick Cummins and knock him out. I love Patrick Cummins. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I got to go with Vellante on this. I think Vellante, he will have just enough takedown defense to avoid the wrestling game of Cummins. And if he gets taken down, he'll be able to pop up, especially in the first round. And then Patrick Cummins will have to keep pushing for those takedowns. And it's just going to be in the clinch. And then in the clinch strikes, Gian Vellante is going to be able to land some uppercuts and some good hooks and get that knockout win. Then in the bantamweight division, we have Thomas Almeida versus Jimmy Rivera. This one, I pretty much flipped a coin with. I mean, this is like neck and neck. I mean, Almeida has okay takedown defense. Rivera, great wrestling. Rivera could possibly lay and prey on Almeida. That's possible. But at the same time, Almeida's real fast, and he has those quick hands, and he has knockout power in them. And Rivera has heavy hands too, but I think Almeida's a quicker fighter. So I think Almeida gets done round one, KO or TKO knockout. So there you have it. There's my predictions for UFC on Fox, Weidman versus Gastelum. And stay tuned in the coming days for my post-fight show of this exciting main card, and until then, see ya.